I'm able to use a different outlet for students, a different means for them to hopefully gather information, and they can apply it in the fitness aspect as well as the cognitive means.
Here in Wyndham, the students have laptops that they can take home with them. So I'm able to flip the classroom where I can assign them something to do for homework, to learn something new, then come back to the classroom and practice it, and I can be there to help tutor them along with it.
Since I started teaching, technology has changed quite a bit and become a lot more of a part of my classroom.
Instead of me just standing up and talking to the students, it's another way to hopefully engage students, and again, a different way for them to understand material that we're going over in class.
I'm able to take attendance on an iPad, check homework on an iPad, so it's really changed a lot. Just walking into my classroom, it's just a very different feel and a different environment than when I first started teaching without it.
Absolutely, I think they learn better. They have more opportunities to practice outside of the classroom.
I use IXL.com, which is a website that just practices skill, and I had them doing that, which was matching a graph, and they had to come up with the equation from the graph. So that's a totally different skill that practices the exact same concept, but they were using the technology to do it.
I think every student's different, so if some students are affected by me standing up and lecturing, or some students are affected by seeing what is being produced in a PowerPoint or a video, or if students are hand-on learners, then they're able to gain experience in those different ways versus just one way of teaching.
I use it every day in every class.
And I try to use it at least once a week.
Technology is part of what I teach, so I use it in my teaching almost every day.
The projector or PowerPoint presentations.
Polyvision board a lot. I use it every day. Most of the time what I'm using it for is notes and practice and that kind of thing. It's great to have examples already on the board so that I'm not spending that time writing the examples up, erasing the board between every problem. I mean, math is very heavy on board work, as you know. So it really does cut down on a lot of that time that I would normally spend writing questions on the board and erasing them and starting all over.
I think that while I'm teaching, the piece of equipment that I use the most would be the board.
It's just, if there's something that gets kids engaged in a different way, then I'm all for it.